He finds you hiding.
First I feel the grind, take it out to hustle, get it. Yeah, it's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. When the stakes is high. Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it.
Gotta get it where I live it, plus I often visit. You niggas talking real loud, but they authentic. I done seen between the ropes and them damn gimmicks. Niggas acting like it's my fault, they ain't finished. They ain't on the same level that you on mine. Trying to get it where I live it, cause it's cocaine. Got my 7 in these streets, cause it's propane. Like Gab, big diesel on the block, mine. Got me standing still, toe 10 toe down. Like they know about me then, they ain't know now. That I've been focused with that money on my mind, so I pay my attention bill, cause I'm stuck on the grind.
First I feel the grind, take it option, hustle, get it. Yeah, it's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it. Go and pay attention. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. When the stakes is high. Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm getting with it. Money on my mind, shit, do it all the time. Like an artist versus Bob, I keep this shit in line. Skating all the time when I get up on this lines. Man, them niggas, they be hating, it's like fuck them all the time. I just do it, like I do it, improvise. But it's been plenty of time. I just go and stick on my grind, money I get it, the niggas they tripping, they acting like women. I just go and get it, way we hustle, the shit been different. Got the money, she ain't glitching, y'all already know y'all can't even see the team vision. That's my team winning, getting this money out, you know we get it. Got some hoes around, but y'all niggas man ain't keep it picture, we just stay on the mission, you already know we gon' get it. Cause first I feel the grind, take it option, hustle, get it, it's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it, go and pay attention, go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention, when the stakes is high. Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it,
I'm here to sprinkle holy water on the game. Once the energy hit the flow, I'm the reason that the speaker bang. Now I'm in every car, now I'm in every room. Bitch, I've been the star, all you had to do was press Zoom. It's the mob, family over everything. Bread on the table, something in the stable. Hating on me, you must be unstable. It's a winning team, I meet you on the top at the rooftop. 5-star baby, popping bottles, going crazy. Money moves, hater, fix your face, you looking shady.
First I feel the grind, take it option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it,
What's going on?
He finds you hiding.
First I feel the grind, take it option, hustle, get it. It's money on my mind, that's why I'm always in the business. And we going to the top, that's why we got the top, no ceiling. Get this money going ahead, hit them haters and they feel it, go and pay attention. Go and pay attention. What's up? Go and pay attention. When the stakes is high. Go and pay attention. Money on my mind, you know I'm gon' get it,
Gotta get it where I live it, plus I often visit. You niggas talking real loud, but they authentic. I done seen between the ropes and them damn gimmicks. Niggas acting like it's my fault, they ain't finished. They ain't on the same level that you on mine. Trying to get it where I live it, cause it's cocaine. Got my 7 in these streets, cause it's propane. Like Gab, big diesel on the block, mine. Got me standing still, toe 10 toe down. Like they know about me then, they ain't know now. That I've been focused with that money on my mind, so I pay my attention bill, cause I'm stuck on the grind.
First I feel the grind.
What's up with all my peoples? Welcome to another episode of Men's Motivational Monday, where you got me, King David.
And it's your boy, your man, Mikey the God.
You already know who it is. It's your boy, Kevin Brown. Big Kev, you know what it is.
And I guess I'm in the building, so ain't nothing but damn say I'm in the corner. Don't pay me no never mind.
saying?
Super Bowl.
Not yet, man. We're gonna get on that in a minute.
Mm.
In a minute. We're gonna get down to that. But shout out to Women Wednesday. Shout out to Day to Day Podcast. Let's talk about it on Fridays.
Mhm.
Shout out to Busy One, Day to Day Radio on Busy One Radio every Sunday from 3 to 4. Shout out to Star Qualities. Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations.
Warm it up, Chris.
We out here.
Shout out to Hush on the ones and twos.
You know,
Appreciate
turn
it.
down
Four, 5 and 6. She got about 6 arms over there. You heard me?
And she
Hold it
fly
down.
doing it though.
Yeah.
The fly is doing it. That hat, I like
She
it.
working with her hands and feet.
Yeah, I
You
ain't
don't
on
even
fly
know.
today.
Yeah, that hat on point, cuz I ain't
She
gonna lie.
fly every day.
Man, they act like that. I don't never see her grounded, nigga.
She don't never miss
Man,
a beat.
never, not never.
So, what happened yesterday?
Ass whooping 101.
I knew it was gonna
That was ass whooping 101.
I knew it was gonna happen.
I didn't know that was gonna happen. I don't know. Damn, motherfucker do 34 nothing.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
34 nothing. Nobody's.
I knew they was gonna Philly was gonna win, but I knew it was like I didn't think it was gonna lost it.
Them niggas couldn't even get to the 50-yard line.
Almost the whole game.
Beat that head in, boy. Repeat my ass.
Mm-mm.
I won on my bet.
You cashed out, huh?
I heard you. How much you win? If you knows.
This is a disclaimer.
Speaking of disclaimers, can we get it?
This is a disclaimer, as I said. All opinions on the podcast is exclusive to those who give it, and it will not reflect on the integrity of the brand. Period.
He shortened that motherfucker up.
Man, that was a.
Yeah.
What y'all waiting on tomorrow?
Nah, you got your tail. I thought something philosophical was gonna come with it. You know what I'm
We already had it out for you.
Somebody had my towel, man.
Hey, I was thinking sure.
It's dry. It's very
I don't know.
I get blamed.
Mm-hmm. So,
Do y'all feel like that was scripted?
what?
The Super Bowl.
Of course, it's always scripted, except for the halftime show when the Kendrick Lamar did the impossible. When y'all said he wasn't supposed to do it, and he did it anyway.
You said that nigga name.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said what?
You said that nigga
That's
name.
his name.
Shout out to Kim. She talking about blowout Kansas shitty.
Uh-huh.
They always have been.
They wasn't that great this year.
Kim Divine. Shout out.
Shout out to Kim. I
Shout
see
out
you
to
out
Kimberly
there.
Devine.
Great show. Keep that show going. I like the way you doing it with the artists. I like that. Where she letting them perform live. Shout out.
That's what's up, Kim.
Mhm. So speaking of performing, back to the Super Bowl performance. Did y'all hear the discipline reactions? Talk to them about it, Sam. What they do to Kendrick?
It wasn't him. It's one of his homeboys. He flew a flag out there on the side. I don't think they showed it live because I ain't
I
see
saw
it.
it on Twitter.
I saw it on internet. They showed something where a
Palestine.
Gaza,
or something like that.
Sudan or something. It was Sudan and Gaza or something. He had on the flag.
And ran on the field.
And he was one of the dancers. He didn't run on the field. He was one of the dancers.
They said
And
he stuck it
he
in.
had it tucked in his
And he
thing
jumped off his little thing and was running with that shit.
and came with it. So they banned him for life from any NFL event or stadium.
Banned for life.
Damn.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of motherfuckers that didn't like that. The dude that's training me, you know what I mean? He older white dude. He was talking about how his brother hated it. So, you know, white people hated that motherfucker show to save their life. You know, ain't nobody really enjoyed. Not too many older Caucasians really like that at all. You know what I mean? Because you know, right now it's Trump time. So they want to go back to the 50s and 60s where, you know what I mean, where we had to ask for stuff. We couldn't just do stuff. We had to ask. You know what I mean? They want us to ask again. You know what I mean? They want us to beg for a little something and bow down.
Fuck doing that.
Exactly. So, but yeah.
But, I guess they not like us.
No.
They not like us.
Right. But I think he did a good job. I mean, his performance was decent. The dancers was all right.
I mean, he did what he did with
his voice. Then he didn't get to his voice. Didn't get all fucked up. The stage presence was all right. I mean, when it come to, to do it by himself for real, that's a heavy load. You know what I mean? Most motherfuckers would do that. Be pop. You know what I mean? They bring 3 or 4 other artists. He only brought one and a commentator, Samuel L.
He did his thing. Samuel, goddamn it. He said, it's your Uncle Sam.
Right.
Shout out to Ron. Tell Ron Mac, when you come to get in this booth?
Yeah, man, we waiting on you. We waiting on you. You got super heat.
Yeah, beats on deck, huh?
Man, Ron be sitting on hits.
I'm gonna take a word out of Ron Mac playbook. So. For real though. What else happened over the weekend?
Man, shout out to Zone 15.
Oh yeah. Shout out to the Zone for standing on business.
Standing on business.
You know what I'm talking about? Don't you come down this motherfucker.
Hey, they out here checking everybody coming through their spot, bro. They ain't playing.
Shout out.
You know, they
1-5.
They like, wait, I heard they went and did went to the city or whatever and asked to do that. That's why the boys was there. You know what I mean? Because they authorized that type shit. If you go and say to do that,
motherfuckers seen them jumping in the back of the U-Haul.
They recorded that shit.
Yeah.
They recorded all that.
So.
Cops wearing their stuff, doing all that stuff, bro. It was crazy.
Talking all that bullshit about
freedom of speech until we want to say what we want to say. You know what I mean? That's the craziest part. They allowed to do it ever. As soon as we say Gaza and Sudan,
we all
you banned for life. You know what I mean? But they can say, you know what I'm saying, white power, do whatever they want, and it's all good. That's freedom of speech.
Hey, well, they be down in Tennessee. They gotta have double barricades so people won't mess them up. They be doing that shit everywhere.
Yeah, and they just here.
That shit.
They used to do that march downtown.
I'm waiting on you, Ron Mac. Come on.
Or they used to do that little KKK
thing
down.
I heard they was up in Columbus.
I'm gonna call you Sap too. I'm gonna call you next time we get here and see where you at. We miss you too, bro. We can't wait to get you in here. We need some more of that PFL talk. You don't know about it. You know what I'm talking about? But what else went on this weekend?
Said they
that concert y'all went to, that comedy show.
The comedy show. Whoa, we the ones. Was actually funny. Funny as hell.
Cats is hilarious. Carlos Cole. What's that? I forgot what the light skinned dude that be on Instagram a lot.
Big nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He nice. You know what I'm saying?
Thing.
You had who else? Country Wayne.
He was alright. He was funny, but you know what I mean?
He was okay.
Yeah, Country. Who else was on there? Mike.
I want to show what they was doing in Lincoln Heights real quick. Y'all want to see it?
Go ahead.
Pull it up.
The world might not know.
Hold on, let me see.
Don't know what you did. They stood on business on Zone 15.
Fuck the song about.
Down on the street.
Fuck is the song about? Oh, I'm baby, that man. Yeah, what these doing? Fuck dick sucker coming. Fuck on. All right, cool. Let the cars come. Just don't let them people come back no more. I ain't gonna even say Cincinnati, nigga. This Lincoln Heights. Yeah. Yeah.
It's there. There we go. It's back on. It was spinning, y'all. I don't know what's going on with it, but that was that for Lincoln Heights, they had them guns out. So y'all saying they went to the police and asked the police, could they do that? I thought you could do carry if you got.
No, they talking about.
They're talking about the peaceful pro rally or whatever they call it, the rally. So they let it known that they told the police like we gonna go up here and do some racist shit on this bridge.
Yeah.
So we want a little protection just in case niggas want to do because we allowed to do this because we freedom of speech.
And they was dropping hard R's out there on people. Boy, talking so much shit.
Yeah. I heard
they
had flags. I mean, like signs when you coming down.
One of the signs got burnt up. Shout out to the Zone stumping on that flag and burning it down, man. We don't care nothing about the Nazis around here.
Right.
Real talk.
Right. Stop playing, thinking shit sweet.
Okay.
This ain't them times, homeboy.
We'll go back to that.
Oh,
I want to play something that Zakina said whenever y'all ready to do that later once y'all get into the topic.
Okay.
It's the women part, you know.
Oh, okay. So, what we talking about today?
Discipline.
How do you stay disciplined as a man?
We'll go first.
The mic started off.
Oh, philosophical mic. Let's go.
Yeah, philosophical mic started off.
Let Sam go ahead.
Oh, cop out.
Mike always trying to pass the mic, man.
Except for in the booth.
Oh, I do it in the booth too.
Yeah, it's your booth.
Who said Mike had to go first though?
You was the last one here, first one to go. You know
Yeah.
last.
Oh,
Last one here, first one to go. Let's get it, Mike.
on that one.
man.
Don't worry, I'm next.
Well, we'll let Sam go ahead. Let me think of something. You stay
Discipline.
Sam.
Discipline. Shit. It's I think discipline is you got to be motivated. Because if you ain't motivated to stay in the lane, you know what I mean? We swerve. You know, regardless of whatever it might be, whether it be your job, your relationship, you know what I mean, your hustle. You know what I mean? If you ain't truly vested in whatever it is, it's so easy to lose focus and get off into other shit. I call it like squirrel brain. Like you just, I'll see nothing. I'll see something. You know what I mean? Like, and trying to stay focused or disciplined on the task at hand or the situation or the circumstances it ain't always easy when you easily distracted. Right. You know what I mean? Because if you know when you hypersensitive, like that means you feel a lot of shit affect you, let a lot of shit affect you. Or you know what I mean? Where you ain't got thick skin. You know what I mean? Because once we start feeling shit, we start our focus. I know me personally, I start losing my focus when because you poking me or something, just get to my irritation. Right. But if I ain't irritated, I'm numb to this shit, so I can stay focused like well when I don't care. But when I care, you know what I mean? And I start like, ooh, let me stay focused. I ain't supposed to do that. I ain't supposed to think like that. I ain't supposed to let these devilish thoughts or these what I call comets in the sky distract me from what I'm supposed to be doing. Because it's like if you staring up at the sky and trying to see the moon or some planets or some shit, you see a comet. You trying to see fucking Jupiter, whatever the fuck you trying to stare at, then something come by and you just lose track. Like, what the fuck was that? You just caught up in that comet. Like, no, fuck that comet. Stay focused on what you was playing with or whatever it is, But I don't know. I'm gonna digress and let y'all take something from that shit.
Do you think it's like you need to be inspired more than motivated?
Whatever got you vested. Whatever, because your inspiration is your motivation sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, you know how when you're inspired by somebody to do something, you're more likely to do it. But because it's something, like you said, sometimes it's hard to just push yourself. But I know, I just seen other people. This is me watching, observing from other people. When I see them look at a lot, and we see this a lot on like TV, whatever. You see other people go through things, and then other people get inspired by them, and they more motivated into what they want to do in their life, right? I feel like as a man, you gotta hold yourself accountable for the things you do. And I feel like that's what keeps you more disciplined than anything. If you hold yourself accountable for like the bullshit and say you being lazy, you check yourself and you keep pushing yourself. You know what I mean? That keeps that discipline there. That keeps that focus on what you need to do, I feel. That's just me.
Say that part about what you say about motivated and inspired.
As he get out of his phone.
Hey. I was asking a question, then I just went into it. It's just
Perspective.
yeah, but I was just like, do you feel like you need to be more inspired to be motivated? Like somebody to inspire you to be like motivate yourself?
To be disciplined.
I'm just asking a question. Like he was talking about.
No, I'm really trying to learn from you though.
No, I was asking him when he was talking about motivation, and then I was asking like, do you feel like you need to be inspired to be motivated?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? That's really what I'm trying to ask. Do you feel like you need that? Do you feel like you see people grinding, working hard, pushing, that motivates you to push yourself to be?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm saying it. This is how I should have said it. But you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, just you see your boys grinding. Like, I look at y'all, and I'm saying, I see y'all moving. That motivates me a little bit more to move myself to be on the level y'all on. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
To be around like-minded people, you push yourself to be. Yeah, like, you never strive to be average. You always strive to be great, right?
Right.
So I look at my older heads that might inspire me to be great because I see how he did it. But I might see a young brother, he over here has his own business, driving, moving, what he's doing. That's inspiring me because I see this brother still working hard. So that should motivate me more. Does that motivate? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that. So that's what I was saying to when he asked that question.
You ready to answer it now,
Mike? Well, discipline.
Yeah, I was answering his question.
Yeah, we're gonna let Mike answer that because he wants,
He needed a break. He got it.
Because he intervened with what you said and tried to answer another question. We're gonna let Mike answer.
No, that wasn't what I did.
That wasn't what you did.
No, I was asking him to elaborate on what he was saying because it sounded interesting and I just wanted some insight.
Right.
So intervene, no.
I'm glad he did because it kind of helped me fix it the way I really wanted to say it in the first place. So, sometimes in my head, I think of what I want to say. Sometimes I need to slow down and get it out, but I still just get it out. Sometimes
that's communication.
And there's nothing wrong with learning from each other. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Those two.
Now that does improve myself as me. You know what I'm saying? I learn from everybody. I listen and I observe because I learn better that way, say, than me sitting down in front of the teacher and me sitting down and just reading the book. I like learning from people because I like seeing human nature. I like seeing y'all habits. Because now I know if I know you to a point where I know when you lying or you telling the truth because I'm around you enough. I know how you move. I'm easier. That I can be a little bit more comfortable because I know you bullshit. It's time for me to go. You know what I'm saying? Or like, damn, you know
how to read the room.
Right. So I love that shit. I learn from y'all all the time. It's crazy.
Well, we learn from you too.
I appreciate you.
Well, I think it may seem like it's obvious to know the definition of discipline. You know what I'm saying? Because the common answer would be discipline is what?
Self-control.
Self-control.
And that's the hardest thing to master.
And I think everybody would get that answer. But when you look up the definition from its origin, it means to be a stupid.
to learn a discipline. Like as we used to say.
Yeah,
like,
it's a learned behavior. You have to learn that.
Right.
You have to have discipline in your life growing up, so you would know how to discipline and fall in line in certain aspects of life. You know, and you got
that's crazy.
That make a lot of sense.
I'm about to read it.
But you're right, because I want to say that discipline got multiple definitions because it could be depends on how you use it in a sentence.
So the definition that I have is kind of like what Mike was saying, the practice of training people to obey rules or a code of behavior using punishment to correct disobedience. Punishment, a lack of proper parental and school discipline, for example, a branch of knowledge, typically one study in higher education. That's it just go on and on, and on.
And that's I get what he's saying with the multiple meanings of discipline.
Right,
because you got I'm gonna discipline you for
Right.
you being like you misbehaving,
Right.
or like you said,
Karate
is a discipline. You got
right,
yeah,
right,
okay.
exactly. So it's like words that we got that have multi contexts, is depending on when you take it out of context. Words can be so manipulative and so confusing between who you communicating with. Because what you might think of discipline, what I might think of discipline is different. Like we was talking earlier about morality and right and wrong and all the other shit. You know what I mean? Like we kind of define what we mean and then talk about that specific definition because we can, you know what I mean?
That's why it's always good to go to the origin of the word.
Right.
And the origin of the word, all words are in the etymology dictionary. The etymology dictionary gives you the origin, where it originates from.
Yeah, but a lot of this shit is white people's lit words that we learn kind of, and that'd be my gray area with some of the words we get, because the words we know now is the words that they brought in front of us, and they told us that color was black. They told us that was called a table. They told us that's a television. They everything we assimilate and we comfortable with, a person who controlled us told us that. And we have to learn, like if you go over to other countries, they might not talk about the same things we talk about in the manner in which we talk about it because we programmed over here to a certain level of understanding, and we trying to unlearn a lot of what we've been programmed to do and get our own personal definitions and our own personal level of understanding amongst ourselves, and from there we grow as us, because we learning that we've been bamboozled. Right now, 2025 is the year of seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Like we really living in a hall of mirrors.
Man, we giving them too much credit, bro. Everything we know don't come from them.
No, but I'm saying
a lot of things came from us, and they repackaged it and put their label on it and sent it back to us,
and we
as if they knew it already.
There's a question I used to ask myself. It's like somebody put importance on money. They told us this is important. This is what it is. I don't care, white, black, whoever, right? So if somebody never told us this, how much better do you think we would be? Do you think we'd be chaotic, or do you think we'd be in a smoother system? Because now, if we don't have money involved, does that take away the greed? Does it take away, you know what I'm saying? This is something.
As long as you got bartering, it's always going to be something. So I got cows, and you got chickens. Well, I got corn, and you got.
Let's just say somebody never taught you barter.
We'll learn how to coexist and mingle. Like, all right, I got some of this. I give you some of this because I want some of what you get. Everything has value, because that's the one thing we put a value on things.
So why would somebody didn't put a value? Didn't teach you this is a value on something, right? Mm-hmm. And just saying, instead of us putting so much like value and color on everything, we're just a people. We're a being of people. We breathe, eat, sleep, die the same way. But we work together to build something better. You know what I'm saying? We don't worry about how much something costs, because we don't have to they didn't put the value. This is how much it is. We can do it. Let's build it so it can help us. Instead of they put a value on it. Now this is how much it is, and now we got to make somebody slave, and it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? Now I feel like that you putting that greed on it. You putting that chains, all the extra evil shit that comes with it. And I always used to think about, like, if somebody never taught you that.
Something I'm thinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It just that's been something I've always thought of. Like somebody never taught you that.
Shout out to Kerry, man. His credit score just went up, man.
Right, you know.
So when he was saying that value and everything, when do men put value on I'm gonna say body parts and have discipline with the body parts?
You talking about
and being in relation. I mean, let me.
I part of the early women's window. Early window thing.
I only laughed because that came out of nowhere.
We gonna hold that one till later with the
That was like
questions.
when we was young and we had the big wheels and you did a hook slide.
Right.
She just did a hook slide.
But what I was thinking, okay, when you made that comment, I think of as being from this planet and being of natural creation, right? There's a pecking order. There's whether there's ants, there's lions, there's gorillas, there's peacocks, there's cats and dogs. Everything has a way in which they naturally. There's certain people that's here, and there's other people that's here, and everybody got their position. But then you get people who don't want to be here. And they want to change their class system. Like the lead elephant is the lead elephant. He got all the women. He making all the kids. And then it'd be a straight nigga to come out of nowhere who ain't got shit and be like, I want what you got. Because he has because for procreation for keeping it's for keeping it all together. So it ain't too many things out here, too many human natural things out here that don't have some sort of competition and some sort of hierarchy, sort of understanding of classism. You know what I mean? Like even though they be lions, there'd be some males that be running around by themselves, mad and be, you know what I'm saying, doing their own thing, 3 or 4 men lions. And there'd be one nigga who got 6 women. You know what I'm saying? And then one of them niggas might get bold and try to come over. You know what I mean? You know, like. So it's always something, you know what I mean? Even if it wasn't money, it would be something like whatever you got, somebody is always gonna be some sort of competition, some sort of like I like your tree, nigga. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I think you don't deserve.
Is that the answer?
I don't think there's an answer, but I was just saying as far as like understanding about like why if we didn't, there is no. I mean, there's always naturally we kind of find our order. Like there's eagles and there's pigeons. You know what I mean? And you got to be happy being a pigeon. If you a pigeon, don't be trying to soar with eagles if you a fucking pigeon. Don't be mad at a motherfucker because they an eagle. Stay in your lane. Don't worry about what everybody else doing. Do you. Be happy with who you are. And if you constantly worried about what everybody else got and what everybody else doing and how everybody else succeeds, if you're looking at you a pigeon and you motivated by eagle, you're gonna live the rest of your life depressed.
But how did you know? but how did like what back to what Kev said? How did you know you was an eagle unless you tried to be something that you seen?
Somebody told you an eagle.
Well, you learn your lane, don't you? Like everybody out here kind of y'all found y'all lane. If you learned your lane, you found like-minded people.
It's just the law.
Law of nature. That's what I said. It's kind of natural. It's a natural progression of how we find ourselves. We didn't search each other out.
I'm just saying, I see what you're saying because I agree because there's still balance in the world of everything. For every good is to be, for every predator is prey. You know what I'm saying? And just how life is. It's gonna be broke. It's gonna be people that's meant to work the field. But that's just something I used to think of a lot. Was just like if somebody never taught you, would it be? You know what I'm saying? How would it be? And that's just having a thought. You know what I'm saying? Of damn, if we didn't have this and this and this, would it be? But if we got God in us, so we all. Question: how do man stay tuned with their head? Okay. She slid it in digitally. Eat healthy, drink your water, fruits and vegetables, work out, get some sunlight, and please stop being thoughts. Y'all gotta know how to just control yourself.
That's lit.
OD step in the building because he been quiet as a church mouse in the middle, just smiling and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm ready to hear something about some discipline.
Well, first of all,
that question killed me right there. That's it right there. She changed the background and everything. You didn't see old man fire? It's no longer motivate nobody. It is day to day.
It is eggplant central.
Hey, but we got a
Oh,
nice
man.
little meal, but I said, answer me.
All right, so
Go
since y'all
answer
won't
you.
put me on the spot.
Oh well, eggplant is on the building.
Oh, you the king of that.
Man, OD.
What kind of crap? Hey, man, listen. In order to stay disciplined with your wine, know who you're giving it to and trust yourself. When I say trust yourself, don't be out here reckless, gun busting, because you end up with a bunch of kids. A bunch of them. You know what I mean? Stay protected. And when you're in a relationship, know that that wine only belongs to her. It don't belong to everybody else.
If that's y'all relationship, that's the boundaries you put in y'all relationship. Because this, some people have non-monogamous relationships and they still
But
in
they,
a relationship.
Communication though, they're communicating that and having that communication to where we're gonna both be monogamous. You can go hit who you hit, I'm gonna hit who I hit. And
We just be safe and be careful, and we make sure that what I mean. Don't
Some
pop over.
women-
My rule was no kids, no diseases.
But that don't what back to what you were saying. Do that mean a lack of discipline, or do that mean a choice?
That means self-control. You have no self-control. And
But I'm
That
talking
goes to discipline.
yeah,
I'm talking about when you were saying, like when you was talking about some people monogamous and some people da 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 da. That's more like a choice. That ain't discipline.
yes, but you're having the communication with your
I feel like-
So how come it ain't discipline when you think about it? Once you get into it, it is gonna be a discipline because
Right.
you obey. You gotta obey
Yeah.
because you know why? Because it's set up where he not having sex with you on this night. He have a sex.
Hey, yeah.
My name Mike, not Michelle.
Let me say.
We say
or
Miguel.
she. Let me say she. She's not having sex with him on certain nights, right? She having sex with him on Tuesdays. The other one having sex with him on Wednesdays. It be situations like that. You got to be disciplined to be able to deal with that type of situation where you can be disciplined enough to wait to get it because you know he got other women that he's having sex with during the week because he can't do everybody.
Well, that's her discipline. That ain't his discipline.
But what I'm saying is that's just an example when he was saying about the different situations. I think we need to talk about that. What is it? What is it called?
Polyamorous.
Yeah, I want to talk about that.
Poly.
Yeah, but anyway.
We're gonna talk about
But,
poly on another day.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, y'all.
I think men
What's up, Nika?
men is very good at being disciplined with their eggplant. You know what I'm saying?
Not all men.
Uh-huh.
There's a certain section of men that are actually good with discipline with their eggplant. A lot of men is not.
Man,
That ass get to walking past and they looking.
they forget all about their baby
It's
mama at
on
home.
the floor. Yeah.
But then what about when that one that's not desirable walk past? He's being disciplined, ain't he? Because he ain't just hitting anything. So discipline is discipline. No,
That's his choice of who you want to go get it to.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a line between choice and discipline. You know what I'm saying? Some people choose, but it could be looked at as discipline, but it may just be a choice.
But a lot of men get caught up in the fact that what if it's an ugly chick that be at his store? She swallow him up in the car. She, you know what I'm saying? She go to the bathroom and do something, and he end up just giving it to her just on the strength. It wouldn't have been nothing he picked out. He was in a moment, and next thing you know, slobbing and
So
gobbling.
is that a lack of discipline?
Yeah.
Nah,
You
that's
wouldn't
choice.
You would have never did that, had motherfucker. Because you could have said, "Nah, I'm cool, no thank you. I'm cool, no thank you. I'm cool, no thank you." But most niggas can't say no to no head. Give a fuck what you talking about. Your girl ain't around. She out of town with her girls or doing some other shit, and a strange motherfucker run up on you and talk that one shit to you because she really into you and she want to put you in her mouth. Most niggas I know going, and they'll worry about that other shit later. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Can I say this?
No discipline.
The mouths
My
are
bad.
nasty too, so you gotta be careful.
I understand that, but what we do know, you can't get A and some head. So niggas, most niggas be scared of that. So
But you can't get burned from them lips.
Yes, you can. You can't. I ain't saying it was a strictly clean area. I'm just saying, like, saying, most people who know and read that research know that you can't get that killer. You can get some shit to give you some bumps. You get some shit to make you motherfucker cough up pus. You might be able to get some other shit, but you ain't getting that shit to take you all the way out the game. So some niggas will be like, fuck it. She just swallowed me up, man.
After what he said, I'm giving this some, I'm sucking on some dizzle tonight.
Oh, somebody's a winner. Ding, 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 ding.
So
It's over.
Oh, flag on the plate. Hold on.
So
I'm gonna get persuasive when I get home.
I'm just playing.
He's gonna be He's gonna be very undisciplined tonight.
So undisciplined. You said what? I do. Okay. Yes, ma'am.
It's like we got time warped here, nigga. We was focused for a little bit. Next thing you know, we all in the mud.
Do I got lipstick on still?
She's gonna be very undisciplined with her
Top the
lipstick.
line, why Carlos Rossi?
I'm doing whatever she want me to do.
Top the line, why?
That's discipline.
TMI. Flag, hold on.
Hey,
White hand on the play. White hand on the play.
I'm at attention.
So did that answer the question though?
Man.
Like somebody said what they got to do. So we're gonna make sure that we answer the question.
All right.
Did we answer the question?
A little bit. Y'all was y'all needed to read more into the discipline because I think it was harder than. But I like the fact that y'all at least tried to answer it as good as y'all could.
Well,
when
we
it
have a
comes
discipline?
to a discipline.
With our
No, just
So how do
you
men?
saying with that question?
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Period.
Everybody didn't answer that.
Or how to stay? Yeah, we went.
How to
Everybody
stay
answered.
disciplined? I think how to stay disciplined is valuing yourself and understanding that does not define you.
I like that.
That's my answer.
Well,
Well,
I'm gonna slap on that. Hold on. He was saying
I've been here for 5 years and just got a horn blown.
Everybody didn't answer.
You talking about with Dwayne? Or you
No, I'm talking about with the
that's what she took it as.
I was talking about her. They had we
said how to
paused.
stay this-
We
this
paused
one
from
day.
discipline in its entirety
Just entirety.
and went to the specific question that
Right.
she asked.
Right.
And he came back and answered that question, right?
I came back and answered that question.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, he came back and answered the one
You
just
put up.
period in general, but I said everybody didn't answer it though.
Right. How to be disciplined as a man?
Just the
No,
question
I answered the question
that
you
she was
proposed.
that I was asking about
Right.
how do men stay disciplined with their eggplants?
Right.
You know, dicks.
Yeah.
I was trying not to say it.
Right.
I know what you mean.
And so I answered it because she said she feel like it still wasn't answered. So I gave my
He answered it,
I answered it. I said
He
it.
gave
but
his
everybody
I
answer.
didn't
didn't
answer.
I didn't answer. How to say discipline with your eggplant? I'm with really the
That's why I said I was going to say
like
it.
self-control. Like I agree with the self-control. Like you got to know when, and you know what I'm saying. You know, everybody ain't meant to be hit. You know what I'm saying. If you truly like a person, you should be able to have the self-control, the self-will to not do the dumb shit that you're doing. If y'all, I feel like this. A lot of brothers say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this," and nobody walks what they talk about half the time. They don't have self-control. They don't have self-love because why would you treat somebody hurtful and then don't want them to treat you the same way back? I treat people the way I want to be treated, with respect. So I respect my shit and I don't give it to just anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Can't give it to just anybody because some of them motherfuckers is crazy.
And to be honest with you, some people don't deserve that energy.
In a thin line between love and hate ass chick.
Yeah, but some people don't deserve that energy. Like that, it comes with it. A lot of brothers don't realize the energy y'all be giving off be fucked up, and it fucks up a lot of women. A lot of women don't know what good man is, or don't know how to act when somebody's treating them well because they've been through so much negative. You know what I'm saying?
So would you say they bringing their baggage into the new relationship?
Always. Because, but what can you expect from them? Like, you've been hurt so many times, you can't come into her you don't even know what nice is. You don't know what good is. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's an excuse because
please say that. What's that again? What's
that's
the
an excuse to me to do better for yourself because this is my thing. Don't get in a relationship if your baggage is there because then you bringing it into the other relationship. So heal yourself, date yourself, love yourself, go take yourself out, do shit with yourself. Fuck another relationship when you got so much baggage. That's what people don't understand. They have to get over that and move on from the baggage.
Oh, I agree.
And love their self because if you don't, then you can't get in other relationships. I know too many people are in trauma relationships. What is it? Trauma related. They all
trauma bonded.
They all broke. He broke. She broke.
Right.
And they in a relationship, or he just broke. She got little shit going on too, because everybody got baggage.
Yeah.
So when you got baggage like that, I think that people need to not be in relationships. People need to love themselves. They need to take themselves on dates and be by themselves and look in the mirror. You know what I'm saying? Even if you crying, looking ugly and shit, look in the mirror at yourself. You feel me? Like, focus on yourself. People too focus on being in relationships and being out here with other people and being with people that they're not focusing on themselves. It's too many men to me that's out here that don't got shit going on but stay in relationships. And I don't understand that for shit in the world. I don't. So it's like people need to focus more on themselves. And that's just my...
And you're saying people as men or you people as people in
both.
general?
I'm saying both.
Because it's
no, I'm not saying men. I'm saying in general.
Right. I'm just
this is not a man versus a woman right now. This is me giving knowledge on people having trauma bonds and being in relationships and not loving themselves. People need to do that. Like before and that's how you gonna be disciplined. That's how you gonna know how to not do certain things with your body parts and shit like that. It don't matter if a motherfucker gonna suck some dizzle. Right. It don't matter about that. People need to be disciplined because so you mean to tell me like how to what you said to me sound like anybody, it don't matter if you married or not, any bitch that want to suck on your eggplant, you gonna let them do it.
No, what I was saying is there's a lot of we're talking about people in general, and I was saying there's a lot of people in general who can't necessarily say no to certain things when it's presented to them.
I'm gonna give you one thing.
So at the end of the day, I was saying that you got to be able to say no. But for me personally, how I stay focused on that level of my relationship is I stay focused on my relationship. If I said I wanted to try to work this with you, I'm gonna stay focused on this until this shit don't work no more. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna swerve somewhere else because I know what's on the other side of the fence. I know what's around the corner. I know how that other shit go. I know about all the details about being out here. So I said I want to make this work. So I'll focus on this. I ain't focusing on what my possibilities of what I can't have. It's like they say, how do you define happiness? Is it defining happiness about what you want or appreciation what you have? Because if you don't appreciate what you have, you always gonna be unhappy. You know what I'm saying? That's how you see broke people with smiles on their face. You see rich people miserable. You know what I mean? Because they chase the end of the rainbow shit. They looking for some mystery shit. Where a motherfucker who just happy to have what they got and who they got, and they ain't worried about the motherfucker around the corner who doing this, that, and the third, or the chick that's walking about looking like she looking, or this, that, and the third. They happy with what they got. They not comparing their old lady to the 22-year-old girl on Instagram and lusting after her. They love their woman and her stretch marks and her pot belly. You know what I'm saying? They love her with her blemishes and her what she got going on and appreciate what you got because beyond that, she a good woman. She might do all this other shit to keep you whole and be there for you, but you too busy trying to look at some shit that don't have no value. Like we was talking about earlier. Like our value systems are kind of
it's jacked up off.
So what was you about to say?
All right, so this one thing that you would have to have discipline on. Remember when the chick that came out with the eating nigga ass? Janae, Suki.
Oh, you talking about
eating nigga ass?
Oh, that's Suki.
Like, if you got with a chick and you was straight for the longest with her, like, and then all of a sudden she pulled this number on you. You know what I mean? And touch them cheeks. Is you gonna have discipline enough to stop her from doing it?
Discipline, nigga.
Or you just gonna let it? Or is somebody getting their salad toasted up?
Your boy, what's his name? The one that cook. They got Sundays. He got Sundays in Houston, and I think it's in Houston. The rapper. Trick Daddy tell everybody he let women do that. Yeah. He say on his cooking show. Well, I stopped watching it because that's all he talk about is
So everybody like what they like, and I don't knock what nobody like, but you know, if you like, if that's a personal thing. Like I don't know, you know what I mean? Like I call that European. I call that European. You European with that because that was the first time I heard of that when motherfuckers for some European stuff. Like I'm sorry, I'm scared. I don't know.
I got reflexes.
You know what I'm saying? Right. I ain't no discipline. Like as soon as the motherfucker get close, bitch, what's wrong with you? Right.
Excuse me, y'all.
Pause for the calls.
All right, Jada.
Love you.
All right, see you later, Jay.
Please be careful. We gotta lock that door. But yeah, so I'm just saying though, with that, he talk about that a lot, and I stopped watching this show because I felt like he was flicking boogers in his food and everything after he kept talking about that. I was like, man, stop. He just looked different, like you feel me? So,
but you'll never know. We'll never know what goes on in a person's bedroom. You know what I mean?
I'll answer the question, man.
What question was that?
The question is, you over. If she was
how does she?
How about this? How about she licking on the wing and then she lift the balls up, lift on the little gooch part, and then slide up, and then slide over.
What's wrong with that? Because that's between you and that person.
Nah,
I'm just saying. If you gonna be like, nah, man, stop. Nah. What you gonna do?
That boy clenching. That's what he doing.
Is he gonna kick in, or is he gonna be like?
I'm gonna tell you right now, she's not.
I want to try it.
No, to get a breeze on that motherfucker. I'm like, nigga, like you breathing too hard now.
Right.
I feel your breath, nigga. Like,
I was
should nobody know that. You feel me?
Right,
I just feel like
that,
I'm saying people shouldn't know what people do in their bedrooms, but I know people that shout it out on the internet and talk about what they do.
So
like that other guy from the Ink.
4? Oh, he like to get big. That's what I'm talking about. Bro, he wearing a dog mask all on 4s, bro.
So that's his name.
Remember that Black Ink was it Chicago?
Yeah.
Black Ink Chicago. He big old dude, bro.
Oh, the one big dude on there?
Mm-hmm.
Not his brother, but the other one. He a tattoo artist. Bruh said it, bruh. He went on TV and everything, told everybody. Said I like being pegged. He said he liked his booty played with.
But they say that's the men's. But honestly, as men,
here we go. This is the European perspective.
As men, they say that is the men's G spot. Women got G spots. Men got G spots. We gonna move on.
I'm cool.
We gonna move on.
This is definitely European with the swerve right there.
Never need to feel that.
Ever. I'm cool.
You know, Mike.
Don't even try me.
I don't want everybody to ask you. If you
I don't even know what
your discipline go kick in at. Or do you like
man, this is so funny.
Man, this is so out of the. This is another swerve move.
It's
Discipline.
All right, put like this. If she do that, I'm a discipline her.
You gonna discipline her? Yeah,
I'm a discipline her. I'm like, we gonna have a talk. We gonna have a long story. You gonna sit your ass in the corner.
Bitch, I'm gonna put you on the figure 4. My head is on the foot. The fuck you thought?
I told your ass to swing them
right there, like, hey, snap your head off like a karate.
I ain't mad at him.
Like certain things, like, you know what I mean? Like, if you get too close, I'm like, nah, motherfucker. Like, I'm on for a reason. Like, nah, you get too close.
You snatching her head back up.
You done went that extra half an inch past the goose. You get too close, bitch.
I I ain't like what I seen in the background. He killing somebody, but yeah, he locked the leg.
Yeah, he didn't lock the leg and
They'll go case to case. Listen, you can lock your leg and fart. Fuck off with man.
Hey, he's stupid as hell.
Don't do that.
Hey, that had to be the funniest shit alive.
Okay, so that was not a question from the ladies. That was a question from day to day.
That was just from you.
That was
That was a high exclusive. That was top of the line. Why?
No lie was for me. I'm sorry.
Now y'all see why discipline is very important.
Thank you, Mike, for summing that all up for us, brother. We appreciate you in a good time. Keep us focused, brother. Keep us focused.
all right, so you ain't gonna answer that. We just gonna skip on to the next.
We already did. We
Yeah,
did.
We
We done with that, man. We done with that.
Please be done with that.
They on that, but anyway, go ahead. So
we know who like it. They silent toes.
Man, like I don't even know we got them up in the garden
We know
section.
who
Nigga, I
like
thought we
it
talking
on
about
this
discipline,
motherfucker.
nigga, ass whoopings and other shit. Like that. We know we're talking about veggie bars and shit. Like,
that's why I just feel like whatever people do in their bedrooms, those their business unless they tell it. Like the 1-4 dude. Oh my god.
And some people act like they don't like things,
And they like it.
man,
and they like it. Like they you know,
Closet.
in public they say what they won't do, but behind closed doors, they be the main ones doing it. So you all that.
Smoking weed after me and shit, man. I ain't on none of that, bro. You can't get none of my teas and nothing.
All of that right there, that's the bedroom talk. I ain't, you know what I
It
mean?
is though.
I don't know how.
I like talking about bedroom talk because it's day to day though, and I just had to. That was my question. It was.
Hey, you funny as hell. You can't smoke after me.
I just-
You can't hit my FT.
I just want to know that, but I got
You be brushing their teeth, man. They be outside in your face,
Like,
like
nigga, eyes
you know,
no.
like cheeks all up in here.
But it do
like,
seem like some of that stuff came in the newer generation.
it do.
Oh, it did.
Than more so the older generation.
That's why I said
No,
this
not
shit
to
too.
the newer
No, they
generation.
weren't playing that shit. Oh, heads weren't playing that
It's
shit.
just a European shit. Like I first heard about that shit when I was in Detroit in the '90s. I was reading, porn shits in the magazine, like Playboy and shit. You in jail, you just reading that type shit, reading the articles. Motherfucking women was talking about them pegging their husbands and strapping on their husbands and men liking that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like nigga, like, and y'all, like, you know what I mean? That's about how men like it. I'm like, y'all, who the fuck is y'all men? Like, I was like, that's some European shit. I can't think of a motherfucker that I couldn't even think of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit didn't register in my brain cells. Like, when I read the shit, like, so y'all heard me from the beginning say, that's some European shit. That's that Roman shit. That's that shit from back before, that ain't our shit. You know what I'm saying? That's European, nigga. I'm sorry, we ain't European. We would have no flag.
I just feel like what people do in their bedroom is what they do in their bedroom.
What you like is what you like, but motherfucker don't. But y'all better
People
talk about
shouldn't
that.
tell their business. The stars,
that's more that discipline right there.
they crazy. Yeah, that is discipline. They should not tell that stuff because I look at that. That's crazy. Okay, so I got because we already we ain't going over none yet, but she did a rant. She didn't mean to do it. I told her I was gonna play it, but I wasn't gonna play all of it because it's 5 minutes.
Who ran?
Somebody had a question for me on Mondays, and they sent me
A video of them telling it.
they sent me
5 minutes,
like
right?
messenger. We not playing it for whole 5 minutes.
She ran it for. Oh, is she mad?
We about to hear it.
She did a rant, so
We throw up the flag and we want to stop and let it get to a point.
yeah. I mean,
y'all,
you can.
y'all, when we hear so much, we'll be like, okay, we're gonna
My
do
husband
it.
gonna put it up immediately. I swear
Right.
he's so ignorant, man. Hey y'all, don't judge me, man. Don't judge my
So
husband,
soon as we
man.
get to a point, we're like, all right, time, let's deal with that and we'll walk away from that
We
situation. Like
both
we got
ignorant, man.
to be able to have some
I like
pause.
this.
And let us control the pause. Let's control when we
Okay,
stop that
so can they knew it was being Mondays, and they wanted to say something.
present something to us.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I wanted to play it, but I wasn't gonna play the whole thing because it's 5 minutes.
We might
so
address some of it later,
hopefully-
maybe at another time.
Huh?
So you might address some
Later
of it
shit,
later
so
or next
Yeah, what
week.
you talking about?
You can't play it like
Break it
another
down.
time, but
Break
we
it up. Break it up into spots. Like give her a couple minutes or a minute, 30
We
seconds.
got the hand over here. We're gonna flag you down.
Okay, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if it's gonna play.
Okay, phone.
Yeah.
Okay, phone. We think we summarized that.
I'm still letting it sink in.
I am
For
too.
what-
I
for what
was
she's-
processing it like.
For what
I mean,
heard,
right. Go ahead, Kev, and I'll
she
piggyback off of you.
said we asked for them to listen to our emotions and everything, but she said we don't provide the space for them. Didn't she say that?
Right.
Am I saying
She
it right?
basically saying that what I got off of it was that she was saying that men want us as black women, because we love our black men,
Right.
to provide so much and say that we don't care about y'all feelings, but it comes off that y'all don't care about ours, basically, because of what the men do. But she's talking about in general certain men. She's not talking about all men, because all men don't do that.
That part.
But she's saying, like, if I'm not mistaken, because I ain't listened to all of it, I kind of skipped on it too. That y'all want so much from us, and we don't get the respect. But then when y'all want the same thing, like far as the respect, the honesty, the everything, y'all don't give it back though. Is what she's saying. But then try to make it like we don't care about y'all feelings, but we really do, because that's why we deal with so much from the black men.
Can I try to decipher this for us? From what I got from her, she was saying that now niggas are starting to acknowledge that they got feelings. You know, before we was emotionless, you know what I mean. So for all this time, we've been a certain type of way. Now all of a sudden, the new nigga wants to be like, I got emotions. I want to be considered. I want to be heard. I want to be all this. Where she's saying, well, women been like that. when women been trying to get somebody to care about their feelings and wonder what they go through day to day and care about them so they could be more attentive and do the stuff that they need to be doing to help a nigga do that shit. You know what I mean? Where, you know, it's a lack of understanding of the opposite sex's needs.
Yeah.
You know, like where the nigga be like complaining about what I ain't getting, but nigga, you ain't providing that for her to be able to give that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I struggle with where, you know what I mean, being an older nigga who didn't really do a lot of this newer shit, and I'm learning how to be more expressive and getting my feelings and all this shit and be trying to be heard and not just be like, fuck it. She don't understand, fuck it. You know, just accepting shit and just starting to be like, nah, I ain't gonna keep accepting this shit. We're gonna talk about this shit. We're gonna go through it. And so for a motherfucker to be able to provide me with that, I gotta make them feel a certain type of way about themselves to be able to even allow them to be able to give me what I need. So it's a back and forth, like
vice
tennis.
versa.
It's a tennis thing where I gotta, you gotta, if you want your woman to be more attentive and more of this, you gotta kind of give her a space and give her something. And then if she don't give back, that's when you talk shit. But if you can go back and forth and volley and y'all can kind of give each other a little something and y'all can start feeding off each other's game like a good game in 21. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm gonna bring my shit, you gotta defend it, you bring your shit, I'm gonna defend it, and we gonna play together. Not me just deboing you or you just running over me. Like, that ain't a good game. We want a good game, we want some wreck. We try to get some understanding and perfect our craft. So what we doing with each other?
Let me ask this question, because I got a dip. I do gotta go. But let me ask this question for y'all. What happens if a man is doing that, giving you it, and she ain't giving back? You know what I'm saying? She ain't doing what she do. What happens if the roles are reversed? The man's giving you the space. You know what I'm saying? Is there emotional, financial, all the stuff she needed, right? Be there. But she ain't doing her job. But most men would tell her, hey man, you need to let her go. Right? That's what you usually hear if a woman ain't doing it. But if, say, a man ain't doing his job, y'all putting up with him. Y'all dealing with him. But why would we doing the same thing? Putting up with y'all, dealing with y'all. Like how, you know what I mean? Like how
both ways.
I think you gotta explain to yourself is it's not, if you feel like you ain't getting what you need, you supposed to find a way to say that shit. So that way, when you separate from somebody, you ain't sitting back having regrets like I should have said this, I could have did this better. Say something like, I ain't comfortable. And hold on, I gotta tell you, I don't like when this occur. I feel a certain type of way. You squeeze up my yam bags. You know, this is not making me feel a certain type of way. You know what I mean? Like this shit. You making me feel. You know what I mean? Like you fucking with my manhood. Like wait, it's me. I would perceive when you do this, I feel that. You know what I mean? And a woman got to be able to say, when you do this, I feel that. Because until our mate is able to say that to us, we don't really know what the fuck they feeling. We assume that what we understand what a motherfucker feeling, but until a motherfucker find the words to say what the fuck they feel, everybody the Riddler and full of question marks. You know what I mean? Like we got to be willing to fucking, you know, have those uncomfortable conversations. Be like, look, this makes me feel like this. This makes me frustrated. You frustrate me when you do this. You make me feel insecure when you do that. You make me feel a certain type of way when you do this. I ain't trying to hurt your feelings, but I don't want to sit here and keep sucking this shit up and then have resent and create cancer in our relationship. And then we end up with crevices and cracks that we can't never get over. You know what I'm saying? So if you truly care about your relationship, you got to be willing to be like, look, you make me feel a certain type of way. You make me feel like a whole ass nigga when you pull my car like this. Why do you got to do it like that? Why don't you consider how I know you just doing you, but you doing you is fucking with me. I love you and I accept you and I tolerate you, but at the same time, you got to respect who the fuck I am and how the fuck I feel in these moments.
That's a selfish.
Give it to him. Give it to him.
They are a selfish individual. If you act like that,
a lot of people don't even know. So many women go from relationship to relationship to relationship to relationship. They don't even know what single is. You know what I'm saying? So a woman to be in a relationship be wanting and thinking they want some shit, but you want single shit. That's not relationship shit. If you would have ever been single, but you keep going from nigga to nigga to nigga, or a nigga keep going from woman to woman to woman, and you think that you have an idea of what you're looking for ain't relationship shit. You looking for single shit. You got to make sure you want what the fuck you want what you got. If you in a relationship, have relationship goals. If you single, have single nigga goals. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, make sure your shoes is where they supposed to be, and you accommodating your shoes and not trying to be in somebody else's shoes from the gram or the book or a motherfucker around the corner. You know what I mean? Like, and that's where we find ourselves at. You know what I mean? After this motherfucker trying to not be like trying to find happiness, loving what we got instead of loving what we want.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Man, Dolly said that shit in the ace.
I'm gonna tell you like this. Sam just summed it up.
Yeah.
Summed it up, Sam. You know what I'm talking about? Goddamn Sam. Summed it all the way up.
All the way.
In a nutshell.
Hopefully that person is on the podcast.
Looking.
And that answer. You know what I mean?
Or anybody can get something from that. I just hope somebody gets, because you know the reason we get on this motherfucker is we shoot the shit with each other, and we all try to give our best perspectives in our shit. Not necessarily to stick our chests out or to be nothing more than just like, you know what, we've been through this shit and we got thoughts and we be like, shit, can we help another motherfucker? Can we prevent another motherfucker from dealing with certain shit? Can we help a young couple get through that muddy shit so they don't separate and be having regrets 20 years later?
Talking about helping you, helping me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm asking questions for myself.
You know, but that's what we do this shit for. Like, so we hope that if we can touch one or two motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, we get our goddamn job.
We got a couple comments real quick. You might think you are giving what she needs, but how you deliver it can be fucked up.
Right.
It's like giving someone a gourmet dish or in a garbage can lid.
I mean, I agree.
I had to, hey, gourmet girl. I do gourmet all day. I couldn't.
Hey, you told the truth on that one.
Yeah.
You just got to know how to talk to your mate. Like, no truth, like you said before. Like, we always talk about communication, but it's not what you say, but it's how you say it to them. And the word, I mean, you know, the tone, everything.
Understanding the love language of the other person, because everybody had different needs and needs. You know what I mean? Like, somebody might need attention. Another person might need like touching. Some motherfuckers just want to be cuddled and held and other shit. They you know what I'm saying? That's what make them feel whole and feel a certain type of way because of whatever they went through. And we got to understand what they need and give them what they need. Because I choose to tell my wife, like, don't give me what you want me to have. Give me what I need. Because if you just feed me what you want to eat, I might starve. So if you just give me the love that you think that I'm supposed to have, I might.
You got to starve.
I might starve love wise.
I'm playing.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know,
it was a couple months I got scared.
So with the love thing, you know what I'm saying? With that love shit, you got to give them, you got to feed them motherfucker the love that they need, not what you want them to have.
Yeah.
All right, so we get ready to get up out of here,
No,
man.
yeah, go ahead and do that because I'm gonna play this song.
Shout out to Mia's Motivational Monday. And the whole panel right now. Goddamn Sam, Mikey the God, Big Kev.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Funny than your mama.
You heard me? And check me out this Saturday, Park Place, Jamie J Comedy Show. We go, you know what I mean, bring the side chicks. If you already did your thing on.
Shout out to Jamie J.
I told Jamie J to send me the
Shout out to Jamie J.
I sent it to you.
Huh?
I sent it to you.
You already sent me that one? Okay. I would have had to look at the email. Okay.
Yeah, I already sent that to you.
That's up for you so you can do what you do. Because I'm about to play this music and we up out of here. Oh, make sure we shout out.
I got you.
Cuz we taking too long. I was trying to do the get up out of here, cuz.
Stepping on that.
Let me wipe that footprint off your back. Get you out, nigga.
Hey.
All right. Shout out to Worldwide Collaborations, Busy One, Day-to-Day Podcast, Star Qualities. You know what I'm talking about? Women Wednesdays. Hey, I'm telling y'all, man, if y'all better tune in to that Wednesday joint. They be going in on Women Wednesdays, man. I'm gonna sit back. I ain't even gonna say nothing. I ain't asking questions.
You can't say nothing no more though.
Damn,
you can't. We out of here.
Damn, you gotta.
Every day, I'm fresh as fuck. What them haters say, I'm fresh as fuck. What the real one say, a chosen one. What the real one say, chosen one. They gon' get the taste. We in the club, get this money, turn it up. We gon' do this shit.
shit. We turn it up, DJ, turn it up.
Pop that thing, pop that thing. Shorty, let me see what's in them jeans. Ass so fat, what's in your jeans? Bring your team, I bring my team.
Casamigos at the bar, now we taking hella shots. Meet me in the VIP, a couple more bottles and a couple more models.
She got a body like a damn Coke bottle. That's expensive shot, Staccato. I'ma get this shit hit like Lotto. Do the same thing today, tomorrow.
Fire, man, she fire. Backing that ass up, making it clap. Smacking that ass like give me that. Smacking that ass like give me that.
Got dunk in the trunk in a little bitty waist with a cute little face. And murder was the case when she walked in the club. She done killed the place. She fresh as fuck. White boy wasted no Gucci. She thick as fuck. Dressed in Prada and Gucci.
Yeah, every day.
I'm fresh as
What
fuck.
them haters say.
I'm fresh as
What
fuck.
the real one say.
A chosen
What
one.
the real one say.
Chosen
They
one.
gon' get the place.
We in the
We
club.
get this money.
Turn it
We gon'
up.
do the shit.
We turn it
Yeah,
up.
we turn
DJ,
it up.
turn it up. Y'all fresh as fuck. I'm fresh as fuck.
Sexy
The
and
chosen
sassy.
one.
Sexy
The
and
one that
sassy.
won.